Welcome to GKey Solutions Private Limited.
SQL Server Integration Services, Classes and Real-Time Interview Questions and Answers. Part 5. How to load data into Excel source and destination in SSIS.
In this part, we are going to discuss about loading data into Excel source and destination in SSIS. In SQL Server Integration Services, that is SSIS, Excel source and Excel destination are components used to read from and write to Microsoft Excel files within a data flow. Let's see Excel source. The purpose of it is used to extract or read data from an Excel workbook into an SSIS data flow. Key points are: it reads data from Excel worksheets or named ranges. Can be used to import Excel data into SQL Server tables or other destinations. The component appears in the data flow task under other sources Excel source. And coming to Excel destination, the purpose is used to load or write data from SSIS into Excel workbook. Key points are: writes data into existing worksheets or creates new ones. Found in other destinations, Excel destination in the data flow task. Often used for exporting data or creating Excel reports. Let's see these things practically in SSIS, that is SQL Server Integration Services. We are in GKey demo project and we are going to create a package here to implement the same. Here we have a package and we are renaming it loading Excel file. Okay, to do that, what we have to do is we have to take data flow tasks. Why? Because in data flow tasks we'll be having different sources, destinations, and in between the transformations we can use in data flow tasks. Here in data flow tasks, we are trying to load the Excel file here. Then we have to take sources like Excel source. We have to make a connection for this and we have to click on new. And here we have to browse the file, which file we are trying to load. Here I am trying to load emp_src Excel. I'm just opening it and let us see in that what sheet I am going to load. That would be the meta. And here these are the different columns that I am going to take to load into a target table. And the Excel source connection is done now. The Excel source connection has been implemented. We are loading this data into target. We'll check whether the table is available in target. Select star from emp_target is a table that I have created in the target. There is no data right now in the SQL Server database. Now we are going to take LDB destination to load the data into the database as we discussed in the previous classes. And here we are trying to make a connection. We are at demo.GKey database and just trying to take this connection. And in this, I'll take table or view fast load. I explained it in the previous class. If you take the table or view fast load, it uses the utility and it will load faster. And here we are going to take that table, that is emp_trg. Let us go for mappings. It is mapped automatically by source and target columns are similar. That's why it has taken all the mappings. And coming to the manage, just view the data. In target there is no data right now. We are trying to execute this package. Now the package got executed successfully. 1000 records have been inserted into target. Let us check the data in the target. See, now the data has been loaded from Excel file to SQL Server destination. This is one way of loading Excel file into a destination, that we are loading an Excel from particular folder or a file and we are loading that into our destination, that is SQL Server database. This is kind of a flow, that this flow is Excel to SQL Server. Now we'll look into the other way, that SQL Server to Excel. Now we are trying to load or create another data flow task, and just otherwise we'll take another data flow task here. Here what I'm going to do is SQL Server to Excel. Here source will be SQL Server database and target would be Excel source. In the previous one, Excel is the source and SQL Server is the target. Now here what we have to do, in the sources we have to take OLEDB source. From other sources I am taking OLEDB source. I'm just trying to connect to this. The server is server connection is already there. I'm taking that one. Table or view, I'm just taking that table here. And columns, let us see. This is the data. 1000 records are already inserted in the target. I am going to load this data into an Excel file. Now I am going to take Excel destination, which is other component that we are trying to explain in this class or in this part. And here I am trying to make a new connection. Why? Because this is the source connection. I'm trying to create a new Excel file. That's why I'm going to take a new connection here. Here I'll try to create a new file. Here emp trg, like I'm creating one Excel S file. I'm just taking this one, and in that I'm taking this sheet. Otherwise I'm going to create a new one here. This is Excel destination. Kind of a sheet is going to be created in that Excel that we have created over there. Now I'm taking this Excel destination. Now the mapping is also taken default. And let us see, is there any data available? There is no data. Now we have created a new Excel in a particular location, and in that Excel destination, like a sheet we have created, we are trying to load this data from SQL Server database to Excel destination. Now the 1000 records got inserted here into Excel destination. Let us see the data. To check the data, we have to go to files, and here Part-5, and this file we have created. This is the Excel destination thing that we have created a separate sheet, and these are the 1000 records that we have inserted. In this way, we are going to use this Excel source and Excel destination. In this process, from Excel source we can load the data into n number of destinations, like that might be Excel destination, flat file destination, SQL Server destination, like that. In the same way, sources also we can use different sources. The sources might be SQL Server from Excel destination, Excel to Excel destination, flat file to Excel destination. In this way, Excel source and Excel destinations are used to manage the Excel files which are available in our real-time projects. Thank you.
Stay connected with GKey IT solutions on all your favorite platforms. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest content. Join the GKey community and grow your IT career with us.